Hello, welcome. Welcome. This is the global community for adults who are healing CPTSD, also known as complex PTSD, developmental trauma, repeated relational trauma. My name is Athena, and I'll be facilitating our time together tonight. If you're new to our community, if you're hearing my voice for the very first time, I would like to warmly welcome you to our community. Your presence is felt and valued, and we're so glad that you have either chosen to click on this video to listen to on a replay, or if you happen to be here with us on a Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern. We've all been showing up here together and checking in with one another for over 10 years now. It'll be 11 years this summer. And it's an honor to be here with you every week. I have something new for you this week. I have a teacher. Her name is Dr. Femke Baker, and she is a self-gentleness teacher. And I'm so excited to share some of her work with you. So, as you will find in the title of our video tonight, our theme this week is self-gentleness. And our journal prompt is, what does self-gentleness look like for you? So if you're here for our time together, our weekly time together on Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I'm going to go ahead and post a link to our community. This YouTube channel is sponsored by the Foundation for Post-Traumatic Healing and Complex Trauma Research. We have groups like this, just like this video you're watching now, twice a day, every day, 365 days a year. And it is such an honor and a privilege to be a part of your lives. So thank you for being in my life, and thank you for allowing me to be in yours. I'm going to go ahead and post a link in the chat box to our community, and then I'm going to pause and just say hello to everyone that is saying hi in the chat. Hello, hello. Really great to be here with everyone. Let's see here. Warm welcome to you, Ninja Taco. Thank you for always keeping our chat stream safe enough for our community. So grateful to have you here. Hello to you, Free. Oh, I'm waving to you. Hello, Craig. I'm sending you a hug right back. Hello, Candida. I'm waving back to you. Hello, Jeffrey Sherman. I'm waving back to you and sending you hearts and smiles. Yes, good evening to you, Jennifer. Thank you. I'm sending you hugs. Hello. Is that Mary? Oh, it's so good to have you back. I'm sending you hugs. Yay, Mary's back. We've been thinking of you, hoping everything is going as well as possible. Hello to you, Jen. I'm waving back to you. Hello, Mandy J and Lil J. I'm sending you hearts right back. So grateful to be here with everyone. Yes, hello to you, Brenda. Welcome back. Hello, Kitty. So happy to see you. Yes, happy Trans Day of Visibility to you as well. So grateful you're here. Ninja Taco, if you get a moment, is there a way you could assist me really briefly in the chat? That would be really helpful. Thank you so much. Yes, Jeffrey Sherman says, welcome back, Mary. So I would absolutely love to prepare to share Dr. Femke Baker's work with you on the topic of self-gentleness. And just so you all know, I also have a meditation that I wrote for you that we will be, that I will read to you after I share Dr. Femke Baker with you. And we also have our Compassionate Healing Strategy written by Dr. Ariel Schwartz. Our compassionate strategy this week with Dr. Ariel is restorative breath. So we'll do some gentle, slow breathing together with the meditation I wrote for you. And then we'll also do some breathing with Dr. Ariel. And then we have our Loving the Self affirmation written by Lisa A. Romano. So yes, Jeffrey Sherman, thank you for that. It's really, really still important. And thank you, Jeffrey Sherman. And thank you, Ninja Taco, if you have a moment to assist. If anyone has a moment to assist. We're just trying to keep the chat box safe enough for our community. Please and thank you. Any assistance would be helpful. Typically, over the last decade or more, this has only happened probably about, I would say, twice. But I really need some assistance tonight if we're going to have a peaceful, I agree with you, Jeffrey Sherman. Yes, Jen. I agree with Jen. Thank you, moderators, for any assistance that you might be able to provide tonight. We have to make sure that we let John Harvey know how much we miss him when he's not here as well. Ninja Taco, I know you have a lot going on. Any assistance would be helpful. Yes, I catch your drift, Jeffrey Sherman, for sure. Yeah, I'm trying. So, apologies for the interruption for those of you who are listening on a replay. One of the interesting parts of offering support and resources in our community in a public forum like social media over the last 10 years or so, it really, and please don't miss this, it really helps me to deeply and profoundly appreciate the community that we have away from social media. For those who are interested, this does not happen over there. I'm going to put a link in the chat box again. And again, everything we do is because of the generosity of the Foundation for Post-Traumatic Healing and Complex Trauma Research, also known as CPTSD Foundation. So thank you for your assistance. And we're going to go ahead and take a slow breath together and sort of recalibrate. And then I'm going to play for you an introduction to Dr. Femke Baker's work on self-gentleness. For those of you who love to do the super sleuthing, if you were to Google Dr. Femke Baker, let me put her name in the chat box for you so you know how to find her. If you were to Google her, you would see that she has an amazing TED Talk all on the topic of self-gentleness. There's also a ton of scientific research on the topic of self-gentleness, and her work has been instrumental in my own personal healing journey from complex PTSD. So yeah, I'm excited to share her with you. I'm going to go ahead and prepare to bring up her meditation here. And I can't wait to see and to hear how this lands for you. So without further delay, we're going to start with Dr. Femke Baker. Then after that, we'll do some gentle breath work with a meditation that I wrote for you that goes along with the picture, the image that you see up on the screen, the sunset photo. And then after that, we'll do our 4-7-8 breath with Dr. Ariel, restorative breath. And then we will end our time together with our Loving the Self affirmation with Lisa A. Romano. And here we go. This is Dr. Femke Baker.
Welcome, dear friends. My name is Femke, and welcome in this Insight Timer mini course about self-gentleness. As a meditation teacher and a self-gentleness teacher, I find it really important to let people know what it means to be self-gentle and why we would be self-gentle. Let me start with my definition of self-gentleness, and that is radically accepting yourself as the most important person to consistently deserve your own gentleness. What do I mean with that? Well, just the idea to be gentle with yourself sounds feasible. It is easy to be gentle with yourself from time to time. It sounds for sure easier than to love yourself or to be compassionate about yourself. But then again, listen to my definition. Radically accepting yourself as the most important person to consistently deserve your own gentleness. So what do I mean with consistently? With consistently, I mean that you are gentle with yourself even when the going gets tough, even when you are making mistakes, even when you're doing things you're not so proud of. Can you also be gentle to yourself in those moments, the moments that you feel that you fail, that you make mistakes, those moments where you would normally become pretty critical about yourself? Let me ask you a question. When you do something wrong, do you benefit from criticizing yourself? Or is it an illusion to think that by criticizing yourself, you will do better next time? When you think of a child that learns to walk and it falls because they don't know how to walk yet, how would you expect their parents to treat the kids? Shouting at them, "Hey, come on, you can walk, come on, you have to try again, are you stupid? Everyone can walk." Or would you expect the parents to say, "Oh honey, that's normal, it's normal to drop and fall. You will get there, eventually you will get there. We know it, we went through the same, we all fell and we all learned to walk." So that parental approach of how you would treat a small kid that learns to walk and of course makes mistakes because they are not trained to do it yet. That approach is something that I would like you to do to yourself whenever you make a mistake, whenever you do something stupid or something that you find stupid, whenever things are going wrong, that you can cheer yourself on, comfort and soothe yourself if necessary, and to be kind and gentle to yourself. Then we get to the radically accepting yourself as the most important person to consistently deserve your own gentleness. With radically, I mean that also when you're facing others who have expectations of you that you feel you cannot live up to, or maybe because you have expectations that you feel you have to live up to, that also in the face of those situations, you will be gentle with yourself, which means that whenever someone is expecting something of you, that you feel the ability to stay with yourself and to actually communicate what it is that you need, rather than adapting yourself towards those that are asking things of you. And I know that might sound really selfish, but my dear friend, it is never selfish to take care of yourself first. It's never selfish to acknowledge what it is that you need before you can tend to the needs of others. I want to say even more that whenever someone is telling you that you are selfish because you think about yourself before you think of them, it would just mean that they are selfish because they are asking you to think of them before you think of yourself. I mean, who is selfish there? We are all connected in this world, and we all love to be there for others. And there's nothing wrong with that. It can give us a beautiful sense of fulfillment, a beautiful sense of connection, of purpose even. But when you are there for others and you are depleting yourself, you're stepping over your own boundaries to be there for others, then at a certain moment you don't have the power or the energy anymore to take care of yourself. And when you are at that point, you have no value to add to anyone else anymore before you have taken care of yourself first. And therefore is self-gentleness. Starting to be gentle with yourself is the core of the interactions with yourself, is the core of self-love, is the core of interactions with others. In this mini course, we will just start with being self-gentle. And what I would like to do today, day one, is for you to set an intention. The intention that from now on, you will aim for more self-gentleness. I don't expect you to be able to be radical and consistent about it for 24/7, but I do expect that with setting this intention, you will start to listen to what you need, where you are, what you are feeling more and more, and that you start to honor that. And with that intention and that first step, you are at the brink of a massive shift. A shift in your perspective, a shift in the way you will deal with yourself, and especially a shift in the way you will deal with others. So let's start and set this intention together. Let's first calm our body and mind a little bit, so just make sure that you're sitting comfortable. You can gently close your eyes and feel for a moment how you're sitting, feeling your bum on the chair, feet on the ground. Is there any tension in your shoulders? If yes, then just pull them up and drop them. Any tension in your face, your jaws, your forehead? If you like, you can make a lemon face and then relax that. Now just for a moment, focus on whatever you are hearing in your environment. You hear my voice, but can you hear also further away, outside your building? Can you listen to the subtle sounds in your environment? the way your clothes shift over your body. Can you hear your own breath? Your heartbeat? And bring your attention to whatever you are seeing with your eyes closed. There's always something to see, even when it's just pitch black. Or some light shining through your eyelids. Some people see colored dots or swirling colors. You don't have to change anything, just let it be. Now bring your attention to your sense of touch. Can you feel the way your sweater is resting on your skin? Your socks on your ankles? And more subtle, can you feel the air in your cheeks? And you might notice now a sense of relaxation, a sense of calmness relative to how you started. I think this is a beautiful moment to set this intention together. From now on, I will be more gentle with myself. I will regularly tune in into my body, into my emotions, into my needs. And I promise myself that I will acknowledge what is going on there. And I promise myself that I will honor those needs whenever I can. From now on, I set the intention to be more gentle with myself. And I would like you to sit for a moment with this intention and feel the multitude of this promise to yourself. By setting this intention, you shifted things significantly. Well done. You can relax your attention and then take a few moments or maybe even minutes to gently open your eyes and to continue your day. If you have any questions or you want to share something with me and the other participants, feel free to reach out to me in the classroom here on Insight Timer. And then tomorrow we will speak about the power of tuning in and how this can help you to become more self-gentle. Have a lovely day. Sending you so much love. Until tomorrow.
Okay, so I was so excited to share Dr. Femke with you last Friday in our daily recovery support call. We have our groups at 12 p.m. Eastern and 8 p.m. Eastern. And during our 12 p.m. Eastern group, I introduced everyone to Dr. Femke. And what we often do here on Mondays, as many of you know, is it's a bit of a a repeat of what I get to experience over in our community away from social media for about 45 minutes. So I was able to share a meditation that I wrote for everyone that was inspired by Dr. Femke Baker on the topic of self-gentleness. And I'm going to share that here with you in just a moment. And then we'll do some gentle breathing together during our meditation. And then after that, we have our weekly compassionate healing strategy with Dr. Ariel. And this week it is restorative breath. So we will do our 4-7-8 breath together. And then we will end our time together at about 15 minutes to the hour, about quarter of, with our Loving the Self affirmation written by Lisa A. Romano. I'm going to go ahead and get our meditation music going again. If you would, just let me know about the volume in the chat box. A warm welcome, quiet inside. And yes, a warm welcome to you, Jennifer. We're so glad you're here. So glad you're here. And hello, is it Shubhashani? Shubanshi? I'm butchering it. Please let me know how to pronounce your name. It's really important to me that I say your name correctly. Great to see you quiet inside. The meditation was Dr. Femke Baker on the topic of self-gentleness. Yeah. Kira, hello, family. Oh my goodness, it's so good to see you. I've missed you. Been thinking of you. I know I owe you a message. I definitely was having trouble responding to everyone. It was a difficult time, as I'm sure it was for you. Just sending you lots of love. Welcome back, mighty love. Thank you for letting me know the volume is on point. I appreciate you, Jen. Thank you, Free. Appreciate you. Yay, I got it right. Shubanshi. Yay. It only took me 2 tries. That's a miracle. Oh, hello to you, Peggy. Welcome. We're so glad you're here. Of course, you're very welcome. Kira, I'm sending you a safe hug. So just inviting everyone to just check in with yourself. As always, just check in around your space. I want to invite you to just set an intention to feel maybe just 1% more comfortable than you do right now over the next 20 minutes or so. So now that we've had an opportunity to take a moment and settle in, just honoring our own comfort in whatever way feels right today. And perhaps if you're in a seated or lying down position, just allow your body to feel fully supported. And if you need to be standing or walking, for any reason, as always, may you do so gently and mindfully, bringing full awareness to each step. And if it feels safe for you right now, I want to invite you to close down your eyes. Inviting a sense of quiet within. And if closing your eyes does not feel comfortable today, that's okay. My invitation for you would be to soften your gaze. Just allowing yourself to remain present in a way that feels just right for today. So, as we focus on nervous system regulation and co-regulation here on Mondays, just want to invite you to just take a slow, gentle breath in, and as we exhale, may we allow our shoulders to drop, our jaw to soften, and our body to settle in just a little bit more. And let us breathe in gently and slowly again. Perhaps sending a moment of gratitude to ourselves for showing up here this evening. And as we exhale gently, may we release any tension or expectations that we no longer need to carry. We are here. We are present. We are enough. And let us pause and notice the ground or the seat beneath us, the chair, the couch, the floor, whatever it is that holds you steady, unwavering. No proving, no performing, no pressure. Simply being. As Dr. Baker was sharing with us, Self-gentleness is not something that we must earn. Self-gentleness is something we deserve always. What if we are not defined by, just for this moment, what if we are not defined by how much we accomplish? Just for right now, what if we are not measured by how well we meet expectations? We are not here to be perfect. Let us gently breathe in, filling ourselves with kindness. We are worthy of self-gentleness. And as we breathe out, releasing any self-judgment, we are allowed to be exactly as we are in this moment. Now bringing awareness to our heart space. May we notice the rhythm of our heartbeat and how our hearts have carried us through every moment of our lives. If it feels right for you in this moment, perhaps place a gentle hand on your heart space and your other hand over that hand and apply just a little bit of pressure, like a hug, allowing yourself to yawn, releasing oxytocin. We are worthy of rest. We are worthy of patience. We are worthy of self-gentleness. And no matter where we are in our healing journey, we are learning in our quiet moments, in our tiny choices, and in the way we offer ourselves self-gentleness, compassion instead of criticism. Gentle breath in together. And out. We are allowed to go slow. We are allowed to need support. We are allowed to meet ourselves with softness. What if healing is not something we must force? What if it is unfolding naturally whenever we give ourselves permission to be self-gentle? What if self-kindness is the steady light that remains even on the days when we feel unworthy. We are deserving. We are enough. And we are here. Let's take one last gentle, steady breath in together. Allowing ourselves to yawn and exhaling slowly. And when we feel ready, may we gently bring ourselves back to this moment here during our Monday night together, knowing that the softness and the kindness and the safe enoughness that we all experience together here every Monday is always within reach. Joining together here with you every week or over in our community every day is such a gift. So grateful. Thank you. Thank you for your presence. I got so many yawns during that one. So let us do our compassionate healing strategy with Dr. Ariel. Let me get my glasses. I can never balance everything that I need to see. The computer, the book, the phone, all the things. My hand is on my heart. I'm so grateful you got to experience some yawns. Yes, I love lymphatic drainage. Yes, Mandy J and Lil J. So this is from page 46 of Dr. Ariel's book, titled A Practical Guide to Complex PTSD, Compassionate Strategies to Begin Healing from Childhood Trauma. Dr. Ariel says, in regards to restorative breath, every time we breathe in, we engage our sympathetic nervous system, while each exhale engages our parasympathetic. We can turn on our body's relaxation response by exhaling longer than we inhale. So for us to experiment, we're going to explore our 4-7-8 breath. We will breathe in for a count of 4. We will pause together for a count of 7. And we will breathe out together for a count of 8. And we will do this 4 times. I will count us in on our first breath together and on our 4th breath together. And on the second and third, we'll be on our own. And Dr. Ariel's reminder to each and every one of us is, if at any point you notice that pausing between your inhale and your exhale creates a feeling of anxiety or panic, please remember to reduce the length of time you pause, or just drop the pause altogether. And most importantly, please remember, this is an experiment. It is wise for us to take our time and notice the feedback we receive from our body and our mind, remembering that the healing strategies in this book that we talk about here on this channel every week, none of them are a one-size-fits-all, but rather we can fine-tune and adapt these practices until we find reliable strategies that work for us. So, inviting you to just gently notice your posture, perhaps 1% more comfortable than when you arrived here this evening. And we're going to breathe in together. 3, 2, 1. Pause. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On your own now. Again. Last time together now. Breathing in. 3, 2, 1. Pause. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful breath work tonight. Well done. Just inviting a gentle stretch, allowing yourself to yawn. And we will end our time together with our Loving the Self affirmation, written by Lisa A. Romano. And this is from page 9 of her free downloadable book titled Loving the Self-Affirmations, Breaking the Cycles of Unconscious Codependent Belief Systems. Lisa says, sometimes we lack awareness and appreciation for self. However, today I am more aware of self than I was yesterday. And for that, in this moment, I can be glad. I know that the divine being I am is in me somewhere. And that my task in this lifetime is to connect, honor, respect, and love self, in spite of how painfully others may have treated me in the past. Gentle breath in together. And out. Hello, Skylight. So good to see you. How are you? I didn't get a chance to say hi to you earlier before we started. So great to see you. This was such a beautiful and gentle time together tonight. I'm really glad to know that Dr. Femke Baker landed well for most of you. Thank you all so much for subscribing to this channel, and thank you so much for all of the thumbs up on the video. If you found it helpful, it really helps so much. It helps us reach more people with a message of hope and healing. And I'm just so grateful. So, as always, if you'd like to join us away from social media, here's a link. And if you have questions, you can go to cptsdfoundation.org /contact and ask any questions you might have. I really appreciate your presence and just for being here tonight. I look forward to seeing you over in our community, and if I don't see you there, I will see you here next Monday and every Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern. So, in the meantime, please be extra kind and patient and gentle with yourself, as Jeffrey Sherman would say, because you're worth it. And I will see you soon.